Hello and welcome to another episode of Interviews with Professionals for your professional series over at High Point Friends School. I'm Terri Watkins, your host, and today I'm going to actually interview myself because a lot of you don't know who I am. So, Terri Watkins, I am your Chief Idea Catcher or Marketing Director for the school. And what does that mean exactly? What is a marketing director? Well, a marketing director focuses on supporting local business owners or larger organizations to get their word out, to get their message out so that they can attract more people into their organization. In the instance of the school, my job is to help support other members on the team to share information about what the school has going on through our social media networks, help manage some of our email marketing campaigns, and help to coordinate and organize special events so that we can attract more people in the community to the school so you all can have a better educational experience. Marketing directors can do a variety of things, usually have some educational experience in a variety of different types of marketing. Marketing is always changing, especially with the onset of the digital age and the technology that we have available at our fingertips. So it's a really diverse and interesting industry to tap into, especially if you're like me and you like to meet new people and talk about exciting new things. At what point in my life did I realize that I loved working with business owners? Well, actually, coming to the realization that marketing was a calling for me happened somewhere around 2019, 18, something like that. And it occurred to me that I have been told since I was about your son or daughter's age that I was bossy and that I was a chatterbox. And so as a kid, I talked all the time. And it occurred to me that I got smart as I got older and started using my gift for gab to help others. And so, really having a passion to help other people, I think, is a running theme that a lot of our professionals have had throughout this series. And it's certainly one that I have as a marketing director. Not every marketing director necessarily needs to have that passion to be a marketing director, but I think that it makes you more authentic. It makes you more genuine when you can actually care about the work that you're sharing, the role that you're fulfilling. And so for me, I found out I loved working with business owners actually in 2011 when I started my very first company. And it's because I feel like I can help more people when I help a business owner. If I help a business owner get their word out and they're doing something absolutely amazing, like empowering and educating the next generation, well, for me, that means I get to empower and educate the next generation because I'm sharing the word of the work that that education organization is doing. So I think for me, it's working with business owners. It allows me to have a greater footprint of impact. And that's really what it's all about for me. What made me decide to be independent as opposed to working under a larger organization? I do own my own marketing agency. I own Spin Frogs. We're a forensic marketing firm, which means we look at the data first. And I decided to be independent instead of working with a larger marketing agency or marketing firm because I wanted to do it different. A lot of the agencies that are out there right now really focus in on only the digital spaces. And I feel like marketing needs to be more holistic in nature. It needs to involve every component. It needs to be an inside conversation. It needs to be an outside conversation. It needs to be something that involves experience. It needs to be something that really creates a relationship. And we can't do that from leveraging only one form of technology. And a lot of the digital agencies and agencies that exist in today's space really focus on just that one side of the conversation, which is how are those people experiencing the business through the internet? What kind of videos are they putting out there? What kind of social media posts are being done? What kind of website do they have? How are they implementing email marketing? What are they doing for automation systems like chatbots and things like that, which are all really important, but they're only one component, I feel, of a marketing conversation or of a marketing campaign. And so being able to have my own agency really gives me the autonomy that I need to be able to properly and best guide business owners with what their goals are and what kind of experience they're wanting to have with their ideal customer so that they can grow and really have the impact they want to have in the world. If I were to inspire a young person, say somebody in middle school who has been told they're bossy or that they're a chatterbox, or maybe has felt the calling to be involved in the marketing industry because they love talking about new things, I would tell them the first thing that you need to do is go and get a ton of experience. Go be a salesperson for a multi-level marketing company and learn the multi-level system because it's a good education. Go and be a assistant or an office admin for an organization that has sales reps on the outside. So you're managing the account when it comes in on the inside. Go and experience what operations looks like. I think at the end of the day, having a balance of those three areas, sales, account management, and operations, gives you a better understanding of not only process and system, but it also lets you really tap into what's going to matter most to share with the people that you might be bringing into the organization as their marketing director. It allows you to hone your language. It allows you to be feet on the ground and having those one-on-one conversations with their customers so you can hear what their customers are saying. And I think each one of those components is really critical to being a balanced marketing director, being able to pull in all of the resources that exist to help an organization grow. And I would also suggest that you listen more than you talk. That is a hard lesson. It is one that is a practice daily for me. And it's something that every marketing person, sales rep needs to learn because our audience, our person, our ideal customer, whatever you want to call them, are telling us exactly what they need. We just need to learn how to stop talking and listen so that we can best serve and provide that need for them. Was there a particular schooling or education that I needed to receive in order to be a marketing director effectively? I'll say I personally have a bachelor's degree in psychology with a minor in business administration and marketing. And I also have an associate's degree in business administration and marketing with a minor in psychology. So I think those two pair very nicely together. I don't believe that you have to go to school to be a marketing director, although I will tell you that if you were to go out and look for a marketing role or a marketing job at pretty much any organization, they're going to be looking for at least a 4-year degree. So you're going to be looking for a bachelor's degree. Most of the time, they're looking for it to be in business, in communications, in marketing, or in design, in graphic design. Those tend to be the 4 areas when they're looking for a marketing person that they're looking for skills. So if you're going to go into the field of marketing in any capacity that isn't just sales for an agency, you're going to need to have some kind of bachelor's degree that showcases your general business knowledge. And they're probably going to want you to have some experience as well. So I would definitely suggest working while you're in school, making sure that you're plugged into continuing education outside of school. Don't let school be the only place that you get education. Get plugged into organizations like the American Marketing Association. They're great for disseminating new information about new technology, techniques, or ideas that can help you really make an impact for whoever it is that you're serving as a marketing person. What's been my favorite thing about my chosen career path? My favorite thing, honestly, is being able to see the growth in the organizations that I serve, being able to see the impact that our work together has, knowing that it is not just that organization that's benefiting, but every single person, every single family that comes in contact with that organization is better for it because of the work that organization is doing, whatever it is. I do a lot of work in the independent medical space. So dentists, doctors, lawyers, those guys I do a lot of work with, but being able to really have an impact on the education system like we have here through High Point Friends School has been really rewarding and fulfilling for me. So being able to see that change, the change in a brand, being able to see the energy shift when we revitalize a brand and revamp a website or bring a logo up to current standards really is exciting. It's a lot of fun. And for me, it's just super rewarding to be able to see that success for the people that I'm serving. If I were to give one piece of advice to my younger self that would have made my journey in this career a little easier, what would it be and why? I would say start sooner. I didn't realize that I was in marketing until I was in it. I was taking courses in school. I was doing community or customer service type work. And I didn't realize that customer service actually is a form of marketing. It does a couple of things. It breaks down our barriers for talking to new people, but it also allows us to understand operations and systems. It also allows us to understand policies and procedures. And order, chain of command, that kind of thing. And I think customer service, I really downplayed my customer service experience for a long time, thinking I wasn't ever going to be in customer service for the rest of my life. That wasn't what I wanted to do. And so it wasn't important. But looking back, I believe that customer service experience journey that I went on was absolutely critical to the marketing person that I am today. It really allowed me to understand consumer behavior and what makes somebody make one purchase over another and when, or how frequently they make those purchases. It really helped me to understand, what are they going through? What are they thinking about? What are they feeling when they're making these purchases? And for me, that is one thing that really made a difference for me. And so starting to recognize the value of the education that you're getting in the jobs that you have early on is super, super beneficial. And I wish now that I had kept a journal then of the things that I learned each day, because being able to look back at that would have been super valuable. So if I were to give one piece of advice to my younger self, it would be to pay attention to what you're learning every day, because there is value in everything that you do. Even if what you're doing is cleaning a toilet, there's a value in what you're doing. There's some component about what you're doing that you're going to be able to take into your future. And I think taking note, slowing down, and recognizing that early on is key to success. So I'm Terri Watkins. I'm your Chief Idea Catcher at Spin Frogs. I'm your Marketing Director here at High Point Friends School. And for those of you that are watching, if this video has served you, go ahead and hit the like, hit the subscribe button. I know High Point Friends School loves being able to share conversations like these on a regular basis. The other thing is, if you have a young person who's currently in public school, or you're thinking about private education, I urge you to come check out High Point Friends School. It's hpfs.org. The URL is in the bar at the bottom, or get in touch with Pam Horn. The phone number is there at the bottom of the screen as well, and in the description. High Point Friends School is a private school. They're based here in High Point, North Carolina, and we're focused in the Quaker tradition, which means we have core values that we disseminate through every class and every interaction with our students. And we really work to educate and train the individual as a whole person, not just from one side of the conversation. So we're looking at their physical, their mental, their spiritual well-being, and not just their learning and their education components. So I urge you to definitely come check out High Point Friends School. It's a wonderful organization. We have small class sizes, which helps mitigate distraction and helps encourage teamwork and growth inside of the school and inside of your individual student. I look forward to seeing you on campus.